Hello everyone. Welcome to Ava Talks Crypto. I'm your host, Ava, and I'll be delivering all the hottest and latest news stories happening in the crypto world. For today's top stories, Bitcoin jumps to $30,000 and then dumps as false reports about Spot ETF approval circulate. South Korean exchange Upbit gets initial license nod from Singaporean regulators. XRP price suddenly jumps, analyst explains why. Luxury car brand Ferrari announces that they're now accepting crypto payments. For those of you who are watching our videos for the first time, Ava Talks Crypto is a YouTube channel dedicated to delivering all the hottest and latest news stories affecting the crypto space. We also upload daily market report videos for crypto traders and inventors to have a closer look at Bitcoin's daily market performance. Before we begin, please support what we do by giving this video a huge thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. Make sure that you don't miss out on any groundbreaking news that we may have by hitting that bell icon. Also, you can share our videos with your friends who may be interested by tapping on that share button. Lastly, we'd like to know what you think, so don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Now, let's move on and discuss today's headlines. To kick things off, Bitcoin reportedly jumped to $30,000 and then dumped as a full Spot ETF approval report circulated. According to data from CoinGlass, $72 million worth of short positions were liquidated on the move to $30,000. $31 million in long positions were also liquidated during the correction. Bitcoin recently surged from $27,900 to $30,000 after a false report of a Spot ETF approval was posted on the social media app X. This led to nearly $100 million in liquidations in the past hour. The post containing the false report was deleted after nearly 30 minutes but has already sparked enough interactions to impact prices significantly. BTC has since fallen from $30,000 to $28,000 following skepticism from analysts and reporters. BlackRock also confirmed that the report about the Spot ETF approval was false. According to the data, $81 million worth of short positions, or bets against higher prices, were liquidated. $31 million in longs were also liquidated during the correction. Liquidation basically refers to when an exchange forcefully closes a trader's leveraged position due to a partial or total loss of the trader's initial margin. This happens when a trader is unable to meet the margin requirements for a leveraged position, which could mean failing to have sufficient funds to keep the trade open. The SEC website shows no approvals for a spot Bitcoin ETF, and there are also reports that BlackRock's application is still under review. Last week, it was reported that the SEC wouldn't appeal the loss in its case against Grayscale, which many speculated would boost the chances of GBTC eventually being converted to a spot ETF. Bitcoin rose 4% in Asian morning hours on Monday, which is a continuation of Friday's reaction to the US SEC's decision to not appeal a recent court ruling with Grayscale. In other news, a South Korean exchange, Upbit, gets an initial license nod from Singaporean authorities. According to reports, Upbit Singapore scored initial approval from Singapore's central bank and financial regulator for a local crypto license. Upbit is South Korea's largest exchange by volume, and its Singapore entity has recently been given in-principle approval for a major payment institution license in Singapore. On October 16, Upbit Singapore stated that the Monetary Authority of Singapore, or MAS, had given them the in-principle license nod. This means that Upbit Singapore is now allowed to continue providing digital payment token services to institutional investors while waiting to get its full license. According to a spokesperson from Upbit, the company has been in Singapore and has been operating in the country since 2018. Upbit added that they have been building out the team and added that they have recently made additional hires since April this year. The Upbit spokesperson also added that their primary business has been the digital asset exchange business and that they will continue to build that out but also focus on the institutional segment and infrastructure projects. The spokesperson added that they believe that there are also some other market segments that they can work well within. Upbit's compliance chief, Azman Hamid, stated that the approval reflects the company's commitment to building its business in Singapore. He added that they will contribute to further establishing Singapore as the leading hub for the next generation of financial businesses. If Upbit gets full approval from MAS, it would join 15 other crypto firms with full MPI digital payment token service licenses. In October alone, the Singaporean entities for Coinbase, Ripple, and Sygnum Bank all received their license approval from MAS, which pushed the number of mass-licensed digital payment token service firms to 15. Coinbase received full approval for its MPI license on October 2. On the same day, crypto trading firm GSR also scored in-principle approval from Singaporean authorities. Swiss crypto bank subsidiary Sygnum Singapore also acquired its full MPI license a day later. Ripple Labs received its full MPI on October 4. Moving on, analysts explain the XRP's recent and sudden price jumps. XRP, the fifth largest digital currency by market capitalization, has demonstrated sudden jumps. However, it did not last long. Many are wondering what caused the jump, and an analyst explains what happened. Ripple-affiliated XRP suddenly soared in price and added 3.37% to its price, allowing it to reach the $0.51055 level. Unfortunately, this peak did not hold, and the digital asset's price went back down. While XRP made another attempt to rise after that, it was unable to reach the same price. At the time of this report, XRP is trading at $0.49778 per token. The jump in XRP's price happened due to the recent news of the US SEC allegedly approving the iShares Bitcoin Spot ETF, whose filing was submitted by the world's largest fund manager, BlackRock. The news was posted on various social media sites, which triggered Bitcoin prices to soar and dragged other cryptocurrencies along with it, including XRP. The news about the Spot ETF approval even made it into the mainstream media, including Reuters and Bloomberg Terminal. However, a reaction from BlackRock followed and stated that it was fake news and that their BTC Spot ETF application is still being considered by the US SEC and its chairman, Gary Gensler. Following the statement from BlackRock, Bitcoin's price fell, which also dragged XRP along with it. It wasn't only the XRP that followed Bitcoin's sudden surge and fall. Other altcoins, such as ETH, SOL, and ADA, as well as Doge, also experienced the same thing. Several crypto influencers are currently having a spirited discussion about the fake news regarding the Spot ETF approval on various social media platforms. Tether CEO Paulo Ardoino has asked his followers whether the news is true or not and added that news nowadays can't be trusted. However, some are still optimistic. Prominent crypto trader and podcaster Scott Melter still believes that the ETF will eventually get approved. However, he emphasized that those who leaked the fake news have been able to make a ton of money by trading the volatility and front-running. To wrap things up, luxury car brand Ferrari recently announced that they're now accepting crypto payments. Crypto is now going mainstream after Ferrari announced that they are now accepting digital currencies as payment for their high-end cars. According to reports, the new allowance from Ferrari is only open to US customers, but it plans on extending the new payment option to the European Union in the coming months, depending on the demand of its customers. Recently, there has been a profound romance between car brands and the crypto world. Tesla pioneered this move back in 2021, when the company started accepting Bitcoin as payment for their cars. However, Tesla has since backtracked on this path, citing the high carbon footprint of the digital asset, which does not align with their sustainable energy goals. However, for Ferrari, the company believes the carbon footprint concern is now alleviated as most protocols are now more energy efficient. Despite the support for crypto, Ferrari's chief marketing and commercial officer, Enrico Galliera, stated that the company's goals of attaining carbon neutrality by the year 2030 remain intact. Galliera added that with crypto becoming mainstream, Ferrari has to reposition its terms to capture customers with a sizable digital currency portfolio. He stated that there are numerous young investors today that have built their fortunes around cryptocurrencies and that some traditional investors are also diversifying their portfolios with cryptocurrencies. Ferrari has tapped BitPay as its payment processor for the offering. Now, US customers will be able to buy high-end cars with prices starting at around $211,000 with cryptocurrencies, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and other supported tokens. According to reports, the volatility will be curtailed as BitPay will convert the funds into fiat currencies to protect Ferrari's dealers from price swings. BitPay is playing a very crucial role in powering a number of new use cases that involve cryptocurrencies, which can be used as payment for real-world assets. Ferrari also stated that customers paying with crypto will not be charged higher prices, fees, or surcharges. These are the latest and hottest news stories we have for you today. We hope you enjoyed our videos. Before you go, don't forget to check out our daily market report videos to get an in-depth look at Bitcoin's daily market performance and analysis. Again, this is Ava from Ava Talks Crypto. Thank you for watching, and take care.